Okay. So yeah, I have tons of weird instruments already. Do I need another one? Yeah. Um, I always need another weird instrument, so I had to build one. I don't know. I was bored and I was just kind of like, I want to build some kind of slide guitar. I've been wanting to build one for a while, and I was like, I don't know how to execute this idea properly or whatever. I don't even know what I want it to look like and this and that. But I then I looked around for my old ukulele body. So then I was like, oh, there we go, but where's the sides? And I couldn't find the sides and I couldn't find the rest of the neck. So, um, yeah, all I have is the headstock from the neck and not the neck itself, though. And not the sides. But yeah, I don't know. This ukulele is like really old. I got it when I was like 2 or 3. And like when I got it, my babysitter was like, "Where's the body?" I would point to it. "Where's the neck?" I would point to it. "Where's the tuning pegs?" I would point to it, and all that other stuff. So yeah, it was cool when I first got it, because I was like, "Oh wow, my first ukulele." Um, yeah, I had fun with this thing. But then it just kind of, the neck was terribly warped and like almost completely separated from the body, so I decided to try to fix it with a nail holding the fretboard on. But then I didn't know how to fix guitars at the time, so then what I did is I just got a bunch of super glue. I think I used all of it just on trying to fix this, and the neck just wouldn't stay on the body, like, at all. So I decided, well, let's try removing the neck entirely. And then trying to glue it back. Nothing worked, so yeah, then I just kind of used it as like a prop guitar ukulele thing. And then that's when I did my quote unquote guitar fail video where it broke at the end. That's because the neck wasn't glued on, like, at all. There was just like a wooden dowel holding it in. Then eventually the body completely fell apart and the sides went missing, so I only have the top and the back. And I tried to fix this, and a bunch of other stuff, and then I found the parts for this. I looked around to see if I had enough of these blocks, and I glued this one in first, and I was like, I don't want to put a cardboard neck on it, because then that would just warp like crazy. So what I did is I decided to do this, then glue 2 onto it, then glue another one here, and then do this, and then have another piece of wood for the headstock and the fretboard. And I wanted it to be like, a normal guitar that could be fretted, but also I wanted it to be a slide guitar. But yeah, it's kind of just a slide guitar, because I mean, you can fret it, but you're just gonna have to push really, really hard, and that would A, get the instrument out of tune, and B, probably wouldn't even sound that great. But yeah, so how I built this, so on the back, I had already glued, a while ago I glued on some pieces of wood in here, and tried to build like some kind of cool guitar instrument thingy. Then I didn't know, I was just kind of like, well, this isn't gonna work, or something. I forget. But yeah, then I just kind of wanted to do something with this because I was bored at the time, and I just glued the top on, tried to position it as best as I can. Don't know if you could see it here, but I tried to use a Sharpie to mark out where the sound hole was so I wouldn't mess up. Still don't know if it's 100% straight or not, but it's close enough, and it's fine. And it has the original friction tuners that were on the headstock of this ukulele. But then also what I did is I did a couple other things to it. Like, I assumed that it wasn't going to be loud enough, so I decided to put a pickup in it. It's for a 6-string electric guitar, but it looks like it only has 4 pole pieces, although it has 6. Yeah, if you look at it in a certain angle on the inside, you'll see all 6. It's kind of freaky if you just see the front of it, and that's all you saw of it, and then you look inside and you're like, what? How does that have 6? It's just covered up by the wood. But yeah, it also has a fretboard on it, just to kind of cover up all the ugly wood on the front, because I had to put popsicle sticks and it wouldn't really look very nice. And also, I don't know, maybe it feels better too to have this extra piece here. The neck is pretty chunky and thick. I mean, it doesn't have a truss rod in it or anything. It's just a bunch of pieces of wood. And on the front, this always had this flower pattern on it that I always liked. But yeah, it looks like, I don't know, I think it's made out of laminate wood. But yeah. I have it tuned to B, E. It's not very loud acoustically, but when plugged in, it's pretty loud. The output jack is in kind of a weird spot. It's right up here. Which is what I think how they did it on, like, electric guitars back in the 30s. They had it on this side. Not here, but, like, on the lower bout. Like, here. Or here. And then Gibson ES 150s from 1936. The output jack was down here on the tailpiece. But here's what it sounds like when it's plugged in. And you're going to get a lot of that humming and buzzing from the single coil pickup. Here's it sounds like. So yeah, it sounds interesting. And I've always liked slide guitar. My favorite guitarist for slide guitar is probably George Harrison. I don't really know many slide players. But yeah, George Harrison. I like his slide playing. So also, if you're wondering how this thing is strung, it's I put steel strings on here, and I actually put the strings through the holes in the bridge, but the bridge is coming up like this way. So I didn't really want to put the ball ends of the strings in here. So what I did is I put two little holes here, originally wanting to put this piece glued onto the top. Then I decided what would be a better idea is if I just kind of stuck it through the bottom. And what I originally thought is that I could just fit the ball end through these giant holes and stick it in here somehow, but no, then I had to do it another way. Then I chose that the best way to do it is to put the ball end. No, how did I do it? Yeah, you put the ball end in here first. Then you just kind of stick, and this isn't glued on, so this comes off. So it's easier just to kind of like, you know, you stick this string through this first. You have it at the end, and then you just kind of put the string in, and then look to see if it comes through here. Then you just pull it out. And yeah, it uses friction tuning pegs, and the nut is made out of a popsicle stick. And this thing is just interesting. Thanks for watching.